Hello trainers, welcome to the PowerSaw course. In this course, your students are going to get down to business. They're going to learn several common power tools, safety and use, and features of these tools. And there's a lot of serious stuff going on here. Let's go through the course and how it's laid out. We start with this section, which is for the miter saw. There are several lessons in here on the parts, features, and how to use the tool. It even has a small mini lesson on kerf and a saw blade and how kerf affects the accuracy of a cut. So it moves on to different lessons about the specific tool, the miter saw, how it works. There are quizzes along the way, and then the skills exercise presents a problem for students to solve. According to a plan set, they have to cut different blocks to specific dimensions. They will read this set of instructions, create those blocks using the miter saw, and cut them out of a 2x4. There is a basic and advanced version of the skills exercise, and there's also videos to help the students understand what they're getting ready to do as far as that activity goes. Moving on from our miter saw is this section. This is our circular saw, and we cover different types of circular saws, how to safely use them, how to adjust them, things like blade depth, bevel adjustment, those kind of things. There are 3 lessons in here about circular saw. The third one is about how to change a blade on a circular saw, an important maintenance item. There are quizzes along the way here as well. There's even a mini lesson on blades, the anatomy of blades, and how the different configuration of the blade will make it cut differently. This applies to any circular blade, but it is in this section with circular saws. There are skills exercises associated with the circular saw. There are review videos that help the students prepare for those skills exercises. And the skills exercises have to do with sort of cut practice like we do with miter saw, but it also adds a panel cut exercise, which is long continuous cuts, which are very important and pretty common to do with a circular saw. Other tools covered in this course are a reciprocating saw. There's a lesson, a quiz, and a skills exercise, and the students will use their fastener board, which started off as speed square practice, moved to hammer practice, then cordless drill practice. They'll finish this out by cutting sections of it out according to this set of plans. They need to be able to use this tool under control. Check this one out. This will be a challenge for students. The other lessons covered in this section are table saw, and we don't have a skills exercise associated with a table saw, but you'll see the video and the quiz associated with it there. Moving on to the last section is the jigsaw. This is an important tool to use when you need to make something less than a straight cut, say a curved cut. And there is a lesson video, there's a quiz associated with that video, and there is also a skills exercise that uses the 2x6 mini box, and they cut specific shapes out of this box or out of the sheathing on this box according to a set of plans. So this skills exercise not only asks the students to use this tool to cut shapes within a panel, but it also asks them to do some measurements and layout of the shapes before they do the cutting. This last section is your instructor resource area. These are not available to students. They're only available to you. They're hidden to your students, and they include a long list of resources which are things like master vocabulary that relate to all these power tools or power saws. There are presentations that align with all the videos that the students have been watching. There are plan sets. There are instructor review videos that talk about these skills exercises and give you tips and tricks on how to get your students through the activities successfully. So check all of this out. Remember that you also have a vocabulary test that is hidden to students but available to them if you wish for them to take that. They're getting all of these terms presented to them per lesson or within each section as they go along. You have your master list available to you in the resources section, and they also have the global glossary that's available in your portal that gives them instant access to any term when they need it. If you need more information on how to make that vocabulary quiz available to your students or visible to your students, check out our LMS tutorial for more information. So this is a very comprehensive course, very important course for students learning how to safely use these power saws. So good luck with it, and I'll see you in the next one.